So we know from our own research with CTOs and other IT buyers that people are actually very keen personally to support a sustainability agenda. About 9 out of 10 of those IT buyers are really interested in doing something personally, and they're keen to see how they can do that through their work. But I remember as a CTO that actually I was quite concerned about the devices I gave to my users. If I gave a laptop to a board member and they had problems with it or it didn't do what they needed to, then that came straight back to me. So it was simplest to buy new. Steve, could you explain how a remanufactured laptop is as good as or better than a new model to allay that concern for our users?
Thanks, Tim. We have a process that we call remanufacturing, and it's underpinned by a kite mark that's been verified by the British Standards Industry that looks at the circular remanufacturing process that produces a product that's equal to or better than new. And it's important to understand that it's that verification that certifies us away from the maddening crowd of what is a refurbished market and positions a product in a place where the CTO can have confidence as much as if he were buying new in the remanufactured device.
And Steve, my experience of these is actually, it looks exactly like a new machine. It looks and smells, how you get a book and you smell it. Well, when you unbox one of these, actually it's a new machine as far as anybody is concerned. But also it's got the same warranties, hasn't it?
It does. In fact, the warranty that we provide with our product is sort of in inverse to what is traditional. So traditional would be the engineer comes to an office of 3,000 people and you have to be in the office to have your machine repaired and replaced. We have what we call an advanced replacement warranty, which means that regardless of where the user is, the user being the important part of the conversation here, that the technician will turn up with a box, replace, hotspot the device over, close the box, and away they go. So they can be at home or at the office or in a hotel or in a cafe. So long as we can have proof that that person is who they say they are, then the inconvenience is just 1 day or less than that. So that's the position we provide.
And that's really important in a world where still, a lot of companies we know have not gone back to 5 days a week in the office. Actually, they're making use of the fact that they're now able to work from home. So often you're delivering laptops to people all over the place. Yeah. And actually that's an issue if you've got them all delivered into the office and then have to get people to come in and pick them up. So your service is actually a better one than the service people normally receive.
We think so too, and also we hear from our clients, we hear from the market they want a light touch. The IT department wants a light touch on the asset. So there are complementary cloud-based products that enable remote access. So you just turn the replacement laptop on, and it powers up to the cloud, and it becomes your new laptop. There's no need for the IT manager to actually get hands-on with it. So it's more efficient, we believe, than traditional means. And we do expect the rest of the market to kind of catch up. But it's a 3-year warranty, advanced replacement, there's no risk to the end user. And we have to go and look at the end user first and make sure that they're not, again, it goes back to the word compromised, they can't be compromised in use.
Yeah, and I think this is really interesting, that actually in choosing a more sustainable product here, you're not just getting the benefits of that sustainability for your company. We know that IT managers are trying to find ways in which IT can deliver those sustainability targets that the whole company's got. But you're also getting a better experience through being able to receive it at home. Things can be configured online, which is great. It serves the home working, remote working requirements. And then you've also got those warranties, and you've got a device which looks as good as new and performs well as well.
I think that's right. I think if I'm honest with myself, the biggest competition we have is perception. The end user perception of a not new device is fundamentally what they're disposing of as a replacement device. And that's what we seek to change. And obviously working with Digital Space to amplify that message is key to our growth.
And I think there's another advantage as well, which is typically those devices are not only more available currently with the chip shortage than a lot of new devices, but they're also cheaper as well, aren't they?
Yeah, we expect a sort of 30 to 40% reduction in capex. So in the public sector, that's a massive saving. Sorry, particularly where there's a big squeeze. There's a big squeeze coming. Cost of living is going up, and all of the downward pressure for available cash is becoming thinner and thinner. Where they get the performance, they get the reliability. It's packaged in a way that it has measurable sustainability outcomes for the user's organisation. Yeah. Which is actually becoming centre stage now, and rightfully so. But it can't be centre stage if the user's being asked to compromise on quality and performance, and we have to consider the end user position not being compromised, and then peel back from there. And that's how we started the business of remanufacturing.
And I think this is something that you at Circular Computing really share with Digital Space. What we're trying to do through our sustainability agenda is to deliver the same or better business outcomes, but with additional sustainability outcomes as well. So this is not a second best. This is as good or better, and that's true of what you're doing. It's true of what we do with cloud. It's true of what we do with connectivity, and we're looking actively at how we can find other projects and other approaches that enable that. That better than, because it's sustainable, piece for all of our customers.